Day 29, so close to a full month in the Cartoon Network Big Brother house. Let me know if any of these contestants would drive you insane in a month's time in the comments. So let's see what they are doing in the middle of their day. Alright, so we have the cool kids hanging outside. They're probably in the jacuzzi. I don't know if you guys knew they had one, but they do. They have a really nice pool and a jacuzzi. I feel like Eddie in number 5 probably happy as hell for the jacuzzi. Double D also probably likes it. He might get a little bit too heated, start worrying about his blood pressure or whatever. Sometimes you just gotta chill. What about you, Eddie? Any new scam? Bruh, Double D offending Eddie for him. How you gonna wear a beanie in the hot tub? Y'all remember the scene where Double D was floating down the creek and he was playing a banjo with his toes or something? Scams in a hot tub? That's hardly an appropriate setting. And then he starts talking about bull that no one wants to hear. Exactly, rolling eyes. Let's enjoy this soak. She's got points. So Finn, you ever pull any pranks in the land of ooh? Oh, for sure. Me and Jake are always up to some shenanigans, but nothing beats the adventures we find ourselves in. Bro, they keep cutting off Double D trying to talk about bull science. Ain't no one trying to hear that. Hot Tub Alliance, how whimsical. No more talking shop. Yeah, he trying to do that in private, not out in the wild. On number 5 trying to roast. Seriously, Double D, what's up with that hat of yours? It's like you're wearing a satellite dish on your head. Yeah, Double D's cap might look like a condom, low key. But at the same time, your shit looks like you were around Clifford when he was shedding. Picked that bitch up, molded it, and then stuck it on your head. It provides optimal shade, ventilation, and shade. Ventilation. It's a hat. Now check out my cap. Sleek, stylish, and it don't scream overcomplicated. Bro, what about this screams overcomplicated? Well, I beg to differ. The structural integrity. Bro, why are you always cutting him off, number 5? Let my man Double D speak. Structural integrity. You're killing me, Double D. This is a hat showdown, not a science fair. Finn, whoa, what's going on here, hat dude? Looks like it. Place your bets, everyone. Whoa, why is he trying to get money, bro? Alright, Double D, you win the hat off, but mine's still cooler. You know what? He'll accept that. He'll accept that. He even compliments it back. They get a draw, a deal. Let's agree to disagree on the hat front. The two share a fist bump and everyone in the house laughs. Knuckles, as you know, he is sleeping. He always sleeping. I just realized like 5 people in this house got a hat. Maybe 6 if you count Finn. I feel like Knuckles, as soon as Big Brother and Chris McClain replenishes like the sweets and the candies in the house, he immediately eats that shit. Oh, they having a show off in the pool and darts room. Dee Dee and Mandy versus Rigby and Mordecai. Alright, Rigby, we got this. Mandy and Dee Dee won't stand a chance. They're in a world of hurt, prepared to be dazzled. Rigby, chill out. This will be over before they know it. Get ready, Dee Dee. Yeah, you might gotta carry Dee Dee. Or Dee Dee might carry. Let's see. Yay, darts are so fun. Let's see if I can hit the board this time. Oh my god, Mandy. Mordecai's darts glide through the air with grace. Rigby's, however, have a burst of enthusiasm. Mandy's throws are calculated and deliberate, but Dee Dee's land with an unpredictable mix of chaos. Alright, Mordecai got a bullseye. Yes, sir. Focus, Dee Dee. We are not here for giggles. We're here to win. Yeah, Mandy getting mad, boy. Up, just like that. Mordecai and Rigby both won the challenge. They about to go relax or something. Talk, bro. As Mordecai and Rigby exit the room, leaving behind the remnants of their victorious darts match, Dee Dee seizes the opportunity to engage Mandy in a conversation. With a sly smile, Dee Dee begins to share her thoughts about Panini. Oh, I guess Panini was playing darts before them and she lost. Did you see Panini's face when she missed the last dart? Priceless. Yeah, man, you talking it? Come on, Mandy, it's just a bit of harmless fun, but seriously, she thinks she's all that with Chowder, right? Like, get over yourself. Dee Dee, what are you talking about? You so mad for Dexter. I bet Dexter right now is at the jury house chilling. Probably happy. Maybe not. He has to deal with Ice King and Billy. Panini can do what she wants. I'm just saying, she's all over Chowder and like, for what? He's too nice for his own good. She's just playing the game and I can see right through it. You might have a point there, but don't let it distract you. We're here for a reason. And did you see how she tried to one-up us in the darts game? As if. We showed her, huh? Mandy's trying so hard to get this conversation away. Because I feel like Mandy does like the mischievous talk, but at the same time, I feel like she never wants to personally throw a name out there, because that could lead back to her. They're probably cooking dinner. They really like to do that, and I appreciate it. I'm sure the other house guests do as well. Fun fact, Chowder and Flatjack, sometimes they'll make enough food where they'll bring it in the diary room, leave it on the chair, so me and the producers and Chris McLean can eat it. They're very nice. Rigby, what are you talking about? Man, this place can get pretty intense. I wish we could just kick back and chill. You're literally in the living room right now, waiting for food being made for you. You are the definition of chilling. Go off. I know what they want. Yeah, some kush would be perfect right now. Just imagine a little break from all this game nonsense. I mean, it's not like we can actually do that in here. That's a nice thought. Yeah, I bet it is Mordecai. Totally. Just picture it sitting outside, enjoying the breeze, letting all the stress melt away. Remember though, bro, they would smoke in the park. Like, they doing it straight up where they work. Benson's finding doobies on the ground. He's flabbergasted. A world without joints, apparently. But hey, at least we got each other to vent to. Who needs a joint when you got a good friend? They share a laugh, and I like that conversation. That was chill, low-key. And there the house guests are, sleeping as it turns into day 30. Congratulations, you have all made it here and have been in this house for 1 month. Let the day begin. Alright, so once again, I think the hot tub might start becoming a popular spot, especially as the house guests run out of stuff to do. Because believe it or not, there's only so much you can do for 100 days with like limited resources. And I won't even lie, if I was in the Big Brother house, you would catch me a lot in the jacuzzi, low-key, no cap. Feel like Knuckles loves it. I don't know if he's ever even been in a jacuzzi, but he's about to become an addict. Chowder wants to chill. Panini's more than happy being in a jacuzzi with Chowder. Flapjack's probably just, playing with the bubbles. Finn and number 5, they're working out, and I'm not sure if they even know it or not, but they're kind of in like an alliance with each other because they get along super well, and I feel like with both of their partners gone and with them getting along so well, they might as well just form like a little partner thing here. They will always look out for each other, but never make it too obvious, even though if I was in the house, I could kind of tell. Hey, number 5, you ever face off against a villain that just wouldn't quit? Oh, definitely. There was this rogue operative once, all sorts of gadgets and a knack for disappearing. Kept me on my toes. Nice, nice. I've been with fights too, like the leash. Pure evil, ancient, and always messing with my friends. Gotta stay sharp against those kind of foes. Fighting evil robots is one thing, but facing someone who can outsmart you at every turn, that's a challenge. The Ice King is like that for me, shout out Ice King. Crazy dude with ice powers, and he's always kidnapped me. Why you gotta throw this man under the bus even when he's not here, Finn? Ice King was probably looking forward to you and him getting along for the rest of the season at some point, but before he could even talk to you, you wanted everyone in the house to know Ice King was terrible, which he's technically is. No offense, Eddie, but since Mandy isn't being held down by Dee Dee, she's probably gonna win that pool or dart tournament. Against you specifically. Uh-oh, Dee Dee giggling. Hey, Double D, have you ever noticed that our names are like kind of the same? Well, yes, Dee Dee, it seems that there is a certain symmetry to our nomenclature, if you will. Both beginning with the letter D and having 2 instances of the same letter. Yeah, I mean, my name is Dee Dee and yours is Double D, so it's like kind of a double D thing, right? Bro, did Big Brother release Kush into the house? Why are they all goofing around like this? Indeed, it does seem rather coincidental. D&D, if you will. Quite amusing, wouldn't you say? Imagine if we had a team name. We could totally play up the Double D thing. Team Double D, ready for action. She's low-key trying to make a little alliance with Double D? Alright. I can't hate that. I can't hate that at all. Sorry to break everything up, though, but you know what has to happen now. It is the HOH challenge. But before we tell the house guests, you guys voted. voted, and we have to bring the winner into the diary room. And the votes have a definite winner. Congratulations, Mandy. Let's go talk in private. Alright, Mandy. YouTube has voted you a chance between two options that could help or worsen your game. There is option 1. You cannot compete in the HOH or next week's HOH, but you will be safe for both weeks. Or you can take the game into your own hands, and for this upcoming HOH along with the next HOH, assuming you don't win this one, you will have a competition advantage. There is a reason you want this advantage in the competition, and there is also a huge reason you want to stay in power of the next 2 weeks. But at the same time, it's very risky, and the next 2 weeks of safety would also be very, very nice, and you may not be able to guarantee your safety otherwise. Mandy, it is your choice. Option 1, be safe for 2 weeks, or option 2, try to have the power for potentially 2 weeks. Mandy has decided that if the house has to know either way, the house will know if she's safe and the house will know she has a competition. Either way, it puts a target on her back, and she feels like the best way to gain the house respect instead of being safe is to fight for it. Plus, that's what her nature wants her to do anyway. So she is going to have an advantage in the next HOH competition. I am letting the other house guests know to please gather in the HOH competition area. Finn, as the last HOH, you cannot play in this. House guests, gather around. I've got an announcement to make before today's HOH. It seems that one of our contestants has earned an advantage in this crucial challenge. A collective murmur ripples through the room as the house guests exchange curious glances. And it obviously goes to no one other than Mandy. That's right, folks. Mandy, please step forward. You earned it. HOH competition advantage. Use it wisely. And now let's get ready for the challenge. May the best house guest win. This challenge is called Night Moves. I like the name of it, by the way. Turn over squares until your opponents cannot move anymore. Whenever you turn over a square, it cannot be brought back. You can only move once per round. The last person standing with moves left is the new HOH. And Mandy, for your advantage, if you are eliminated, you have an extra life, and you can switch out with whatever house guest you want and take their place, and they must take yours. With that being said, let's get it. So I won't lie, I feel like they're all probably gonna be good for like first 5, but then Dee Dee does some ridiculously petty palooza and calculated the entire time to get Panini out. She knows that this would get her out, but she doesn't care if she gets out. She wasn't doing a strategy. She just wanted Panini out, and she did it. Panini, I'm sorry. You got a professional hater on your back. Chowder and Flapjack seeing this, they both kind of work together to get Dee Dee out. Knuckles just kind of whispers good job to Flapjack. I feel like Double D is moving silently but very strategically. And he didn't even really mean to, but he accidentally gets Knuckles and number 5 out. He feels so bad he might even like pull his beanie over his head saying sorry. He was just doing what was best for his game. He wasn't really calculating for others. I feel like Flapjack and Chowder were kind of staying close, but not too close. However, I still do think it interferes with probably both of them. They might not both get out at the same time, but I feel like they get out pretty soon right after one another. Now, Mandy, she purposely looks at what the other people have, and she self-crashes where she only has one move left, and then she switches with Double D, who unfortunately is out, and since Double D and Eddie were kind of close together, she whispers to Eddie if they want to work together to get these two outs, and he says hell yeah. He's a little mad that Double D got out, but he kind of understands, Mandy's scheming nature, and he kind of would have done the same thing low-key. I kind of think this was Mandy's plan all along, though, because by the way she was directing herself, Eddie and Rigby just kind of crashed into each other, which leaves Mordecai and Mandy as the last two, but Mandy chose Double D for a reason, because congratulations, Mandy! Your choice in the advantage was a smart and calculated one. You actually pulled it off. Some people would have fumbled. A lot of people, probably myself included, if they were voted by YouTube to be the person, they would have chose the 2 weeks of safety. But here you are in charge of this week, and you're about to learn why that is a very good decision. House guests, please gather in the living room. Alright, first off, congratulations, Mandy, on the HOH. However, for the rest of you, I am about to tell you how the next 2 weeks will work for you guys. Instead of the HOH nominating 2 people, they will nominate 3. And Veto will stay the same. Nominees can still not vote during eviction night, neither can the HOH. However, those voting, instead of voting to evict, you are voting to save, meaning your vote is for whoever you want to stay in the house. It's exactly what you're thinking. That is right. This is a double eviction. Mandy, you have a lot to think about. 2 people are about to be evicted this week. And so Mandy hearing this, she's instantly like, oh hell yeah, I got so much power, everyone's trembling. But she immediately wants to do something first. Something she kind of planned to do this entire time if she won HOH. To her HOH room, she is calling for Eddie, Knuckles, number 5, and Dee Dee. Gather round, as I've called you here for a reason. It's time to shake things up in this house. Alone, we're formidable, but together, we can be legend. Eddie, with his scheming demeanor, raised an eyebrow, sizing up the situation. Knuckles crossed his arms in a show of guarded caution, while number 5's maintained a stoic demeanor. Dee Dee's eyes sparkled with a mix of excitement and mischief. Alright, so Dee Dee's about this. This alliance is more than just a temporary pact. It's a pact to dominate and to outwit. Are you in or out? Eddie, always with a flair for the dramatic, grinned slyly, recognizing the potential benefits of this unexpected alliance. Knuckles' skeptical gaze bore into Mandy. Number's 5 cybernetic eyes glinted with calculation, and Dee Dee seemed to be bouncing on her toes, unable to contain her enthusiasm. We are here not to play nice, nor to make friends. We are here to win. Each of you brings something unique to the table. Eddie, your cunning and schemes. Knuckles, your strength. Number 5, your strategic mind. Dee Dee, your ability to create chaos. Together, we are a force to be reckoned with. Eddie, the wheels turning in his head, gave a nod of approval. Knuckles finally offered a firm nod, acknowledging the potential power of this alliance. Number 5 gave a nod of agreement, recognizing the strategic advantage, and Dee Dee, caught in the excitement of the moment, grinned from ear to ear. This stays between us. No loose lips. The power of this alliance lies in our ability to control the narrative. If anyone finds out, it could jeopardize everything we've built here. Eddie, Knuckles, number 5, and Dee Dee exchanged knowing glances, each understanding the significance of keeping their newfound alliance under wrap. Alright, and then they probably disperse. So Flapjack and Double D probably both go to Mandy at her request. Double D first, in which I feel like out of everyone, Mandy kind of gets along with Double D. She finds him calming or whatever. And so she kind of apologizes to him, feeling bad that she took his spot and he probably would have won if not for her. So to make up for it, she promises him and Eddie safety, and she wants him to tell him that. And so Double D, very happy, very grateful, says thank you and tells Eddie, and he pretends to like not know. In which she kind of gives Flapjack the same treatment, like don't worry, you're gonna be safe. You can tell Knuckles the same thing, and now Flapjack is a little like surprised because he thought Knuckles was for sure going to be a target, but you know, he's not gonna say anything, he's not gonna ruin it for them. He's just gonna tell Knuckles, and Knuckles gonna be like, yeah, because we have an alliance with her. Just immediately saying it, stating it out there. And then he's like, oh wait, I wasn't supposed to tell you that, don't tell anyone. And then Flapjack does the motion where you lock your lips and throw away the key. But trust me, Flapjack still got that key. Now, unfortunately, she does have a small pool of people to choose from in terms of who may get eliminated. She wants to talk to Finn first because she has an idea. Finn, I need to talk to you about something important. With the double elimination looming, there's a strategic move we need to make, and I want you to be in the loop. Sure thing, Mandy, lay it on me. In a double elimination, we have to nominate 3 people. Now, considering the dynamics and alliances in play, I'm thinking about using you as a pawn. Finn's eyes widened slightly at the mention of being a pawn, but he maintained his composure. A pawn? What's the play here, Mandy? Look, Finn, being a pawn doesn't mean you're the target. It's a strategic move to ensure our alliance's safety. We need strong players to remain off the block, and I believe you can handle this without putting your game in jeopardy. Trust me, Finn, we got a plan. We won't let you go home. It's about managing perceptions and ensuring the numbers align in our favor. And so Finn, basically being told he got put up, he goes to bed not knowing what to do. He's just kind of in his thoughts. He'll probably deal with it tomorrow. Probably a couple of them hitting the hay. Mandy just kind of knows it's Finn plus 2 people from the same universe. So she talks to them together. Mordecai and Rigby kind of state how they've been nominated quite a bit already. They're already targets to other people. And it would be a waste to use a double elimination on either of them, let alone both of them, because if she gets 2 people out right now that no one wants out, it would be like a shield for her later if people want them out already. And Mordecai just kind of pipes in like, I don't even know why people want us out anyway, low-key. I understand that I'm bird, he a raccoon. We're also like in our 20s, but bruh, we're here too. We're here for the same experience, low-key. And Mandy thinking about this, she kind of nods because this does make a lot of sense. Everyone here, for the most part, if they won HOH, they would probably nominate Mordecai and Rigby. Alright, so off to bed for them, in which she finally talks to Panini and Chowder. Obviously, they bring up that they were really good friends with Billy. Chowder cooks all the time, and Mandy does like when Chowder makes spaghetti and meatballs, because he makes some fire spaghetti and meatballs. Him and Panini, technically. And so after they ensure her why, you know, they're friendly, blah, 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 they go off to bed, and she just kind of sits there realizing like, those 2 are super, like, nice. Except to maybe Dee Dee. And Dee Dee is already targeting Panini. That's drama within itself right there. But she just decides to rest, leave the gameplay for tomorrow, because Mandy, it is time for you to nominate 3 people up for eviction. Now, Mandy obviously says first that she appreciates everyone. This is a game, and in a game she wants to win. Strategic moves must be made. Her first nomination for this double eviction is unfortunately Finn. We've talked beforehand. You're really good at challenges. You're good at the mental comps. You're really nice. I know you can probably get yourself off the block. And now for the next person, she is nominating them because she just feels like it'd be in her best interest, the house best interest, and she doesn't really want to cast too much fresh blood if she doesn't have to. So because of this, she has decided to nominate my man Mordecai. Now, Finn wasn't too shocked being nominated, disappointed, yeah, but not shocked. But when Mordecai's up there next to him, one of the people he's been getting along with the most in the house, now he's shocked. Now he's going into fight or flight mode, like, Mandy, what are you doing? And the next nomination doesn't help, because kind of the same reasons as Mordecai, plus it's their partner, she unfortunately does have to nominate Rigby as well. The entire house is shook, because that is 3 very strong competitors for the most part nominated. So with that ending nomination ceremony, I feel like Finn, Mordecai, Rigby all immediately scuttling to a private area. Eddie really likes Mordecai and Rigby along with Knuckles, so they're both also pretty flabbergasted. Guys, this is messed up. Why would Mandy put all 3 of us on the block? It's like she wants one of us gone for sure. I don't get it either. We're not even an alliance or anything. I don't understand our angle here. Whatever it is, it's not good for us. We need to figure out a way to get through this double elimination without losing one of our own. I think that's impossible, but okay. We should watch out for the Veto comp. If any of us gets a shot at saving ourselves, we can't let it slip away. True, and maybe we should talk to Mandy, see if we can get some answers. This move doesn't make sense if we're not even working together. Yeah, I'm not cool with being a pawn in someone else's game. We need to look out for ourselves. That's hilarious, considering Finn is actually the pawn. I think I might be the pawn in all of this? What? Why would you say that? Mandy's got some plan, and maybe putting all 3 of us up is just a way to make sure the target goes home. Dude, seriously, you're okay with that? But what if it backfires? What if you end up being the one going home? I'll do my best in the Veto comp. If I get a chance to save myself, I'll take it. Alright, Mordecai is really not sitting pretty with being a pawn. And neither is Rigby. You know what? Finn's probably going there. Eddie seeing them, he's automatically wanting the tea. Hey, Mandy, what's the big idea, huh? Nominating all three of us. Are you trying to make me the target or something? Mandy raised an eyebrow. Whoa, Rigby. Calm down. I had my reasons for the nomination. Reasons? What reasons? We're not even some fancy alliance where you're messing with our game and I don't like it. Look, Rigby, it's a game move. I need to shake things up, and putting all three of you on the block achieves that. Shake things up? More like shake us out of the house. This is ridiculous. I'm not some pawn for you to play with. Yeah, nominating me, Rigby, and Finn? Seriously? Game move? More like a bad move. Bro, they're out here pulling out zingers. What's your strategy here? Because right now it feels like you're messing with us. I'm making moves to stay in the game, Mordecai. You should understand that. Yeah, but the expense of us? This doesn't add up. What are you thinking? Don't give me that it's just a game crap. We all know it's a game. That doesn't mean you can just throw our alliance out the window. Now at this point, Eddie's here. Double D wants to go check, so she's in the room. Chowder, Panini, along with Flapjack and Knuckles all kind of want to stay out of it. But I feel like number 5 and Dee Dee, they are just too nosy. They gotta be here. And then Knuckles finally gives in. So we almost have the entire house here. You'll see. This move has a purpose. Trust me. Ooh. Trust you. Right now, that's a tough sell. But hey, good luck with your purpose. Damn, he mad as hell. Ooh, Rigby, let's be real here. You're just dead weight in this game. No strategy, no skills. You're just lucky to be here. Damn, hey, that's not fair. I got plenty to offer and to save it. You're nothing more than a pawn in this game, and pawns are expendable. I suggest you pack your bags because your time here is running out. Mandy points towards the door. Bye, Rigby. Your services are no longer required. That's crazy. He got kicked out. Nah, you know what? I feel like Mordecai goes in there to argue for him in his defense. And I won't even lie. I feel like hearing this, Eddie's like, whoa, let me go talk to him. And even Double D, because that was harsh. Even Finn and Mordecai, they don't understand what's going on. Number 5, Knuckles and Dee Dee kind of stay back. And, you know, they're like, Mandy, calm down, bruh. Chill out with what you say. You don't want to say anything too much. And even Knuckles is like, yeah. You might want to put a lid on your barrel, bruh. And then Mandy just kind of requires and then asks them that she would like to be alone. In which I feel like Double D, Eddie, and Finn are all talking to Mordecai and Rigby. They're all obviously conspiring against Mandy. Can't believe she just said this, did this. That's crazy. I feel like Knuckles, after talking a little bit, eventually goes here and tells Flapjack what happened. And Chowder's like, really? Mandy said that? And even though they weren't there, they do believe Knuckles. And so I feel like when it's about near bedtime, they all get ready to sleep and whatnot. But I feel like Flapjack sneaks out of the room to talk to Mandy, in which he kind of tells her he heard about what she said to Rigby. That wasn't nice. That wasn't kind. You probably shouldn't do that. Man, can I talk to you for a minute? You know, what you said to Rigby was really mean. I mean, we're all here to play the game, but we don't have to be so hurtful. Flapjack, I play to win, and sometimes that means making tough decisions. I get that, but maybe we can still play the game and not hurt each other's feelings too much. It's more fun that way, I think. Boy, get your ass up on Boy, get your ass on up out my room. We're not here for bedtime stories and feelings. This is Big Brother, not a therapy session. Flapjack, taking the cue, nodded and left the room. This genuine attempt to foster a more compassionate atmosphere met with Mandy's unyielding determination. Damn, bro, that's kind of rough. Chowder and Panini made everyone some delicious tacos. And after a carefree day, it is finally time to pick the players for Veto competition. Everyone, please gather in the living room. Mandy, since you are HOH, you automatically get to play, and Mordecai, Finn, and Rigby, since you guys are the nominees, you guys automatically get to play as well. Mandy, since 2 people can only be selected to participate in Veto, you will draw both randoms out of the bag. First person, Mandy randomly draws draws out of the bag is Eddie. Congratulations. And then the second one she draws out is house guest choice. Mandy, looking at everyone, she has decided to choose Dee. Now, congratulations, you 6, now playing in Veto. The Veto competition is punch, slap, kick. Memorize a series of beatings in order to answer questions. She'll either get hit from the side, hit on the head, hit on the balls, hit on the hip, whatever it is, and you gotta memorize it. If you fail relaying the pattern, then you are eliminated and cannot win Veto. So obviously, I feel like the first 4, everyone would probably kinda get right. And I won't lie, I feel like since Rigby has taken so many beatings and playing punchy so many times, he might be a little good at this. Same thing with Finn. Everyone here, I feel like would actually do pretty decent, especially on the memorizing part. I feel like getting your ass beat is probably something memorable. But if I had to choose someone to be eliminated first, I am so sorry, Dee. It's probably you, Dee Mega Doodoo. Eddie seeing all of his bros nominated, I think he feels much insecurity and would love to win this Veto. Mordecai's locked in. I also think he's trying his hardest to win. However, unfortunately, I think he's probably bopped out of here second. He probably gets hit on the hip and then says something like his side. He gets out due to some bull like that. And then I think these guys are on a pretty good roll. Well, I'm talking the next 11 beatings they got. But after the concussions start hitting in, I'm sorry, Eddie. It's probably just not your time. Same thing for you, Rigby. I think you're so close to getting this, but maybe it was going too fast. You couldn't really understand it. And looking at these two, I think we already know. Congratulations, the winner of Veto, Finn, once again winning another dub. Obviously going to use the power of Veto on himself. We don't even gotta see what happens on day 33. We can just go to day 34. Camera pans. Here are the house guests. Mordecai, Rigby, both very bummed out because they're kind of realizing that they are stuck on the block against each other and they kind of have no way out of this. Finn, please use the power of Veto how you want to, and I think we all know how this goes. He earned it. He says, Rigby, Mordecai, both of you are amazing. I'm wishing you the best. But I came here for the land of ooh. I came here for myself. And so because of this, I have to use what I earned on me. I'm off the block. Mandy, that means you have to do a replacement nominee. And Mandy kinda expected this to happen, a very high chance of it. And she had someone in mind to put up as a replacement, but after last night's occurrence, she has decided that the best replacement nominee would be Flapjack. I'm sorry, my boy. There we have it. Final nominees. You have one more day to plead your case, talk your game, talk your work. Man, this is messed up. We came into this together and now we're at each other's throat. It's a tough spot. Mandy's playing hard and we got caught in the crossfire. I never signed up for all this drama. I just wanted to win and chill. Rigby, boy, bitch, what do you think you're here to do? We're on different paths now, Rigby. It's a game and sometimes alliances crumble. We're not just allies, Mordecai. Bitch, we're bros. I know, Rigby. It sucks that came to this. We just have to navigate through it the best we can. Finn is probably just chilling, super sad to hear this, and it's a sad time in that room. Now, Knuckles is P-I-S-S-E-D. He is pissed. You know what? So pissed, he barging in there right now. What the hell, Mandy? Flapjack? You nominated Flapjack? Are you out of your mind? It's a game, Knuckles. You should understand that this ain't a game. You messing with people's lives here. Flapjack ain't done nothing to you. This is Big Brother, not a charity. Everyone's a pawn until they're not. Ooh, Mandy. You think you're smart, huh? Well, let me tell you something. You're next. Next week, you're out of here. You're gone. We'll see about that. Ooh, bruh. Shit's getting good. Hey, Flapjack, you okay, buddy? I didn't expect to end up on the block, Chowder. It's scary. I know, buddy. It's tough in here, but you're not alone. We'll get through this together. I just want to have fun and make friends. I didn't think it'd be like this. And Chowder says you're one of the coolest guys here, and I really don't want to see you go. Hey, you two. I know things seem really tough right now, but I want you to know I got your back. I've made up my mind. My vote is going to be for Flapjack. We're not going to let anything happen to our friend. Thanks, Panini. It means a lot to us. Of course, we're in this together, and I won't let anything happen to the people I care about. Stay strong, guys. Knuckles just just there listening, mad, peeved, just trying to figure out what to do in his head. Double D and Ed, they're flabbergasted. They're just staying out of it. They're like, you know what? Everyone's getting caught because they're talking. If we don't talk, we can't get caught. So they just kind of do their own thing. Listen up, you two. We're in a crucial spot right now, and I need you to trust me on this. Just cast your votes the way I tell you, and we'll be golden. Mandy, I trust you, but what's the plan? Mandy, with a smile, whispered a plan that would keep the audience on the edge of their seat. Look, Mandy, I'm on board, but this plan seems a bit too wild. Are you sure about this? Trust me, number 5, it's a risky move, but it'll keep us in control. Just follow the plan, and we'll come out on top. All right, Mandy, I'll go along with it, but if things get too messy, I'm holding you accountable. Fair enough. Let's make this a memorable eviction. And I bet a lot of people are going to bed tonight scared as hell. But what they are scared of and what they fear eventually comes true. It is day 35. It is eviction day, where 2 people are about to be sent to the jury house. Everyone but the nominees and the current HOH will be able to vote someone to save. Remember, your vote is not to evict, but your vote is instead to save. Whoever has the most saves will be kept in the house and not eliminated. Mordecai, Rigby, Flapjack, each one of you will have about 30 seconds to make a final plea stand, say why you shouldn't be evicted before the house guests vote. Mordecai, you are up first. Hey everyone, I know we're all here to play a game, and in this game, tough decisions have to be made. Flapjack, I want you to know this isn't personal, it's just the nature of the game. He glanced at Flapjack, who nodded understandingly, their friendship acknowledged in that brief moment. Now, why should I stay over Flapjack? Well, I've been giving my all in competition, strategically navigating this house and building connections. Flapjack's a great dude, but when it comes to the game, I've been putting in the work. Mordecai turned to the audience camera. He's looking at y'all. I formed alliances, won competitions, and played my part in shaping the house dynamic. I'm not just here for the ride, I'm here to play and make my mark. So if you keep me around, you're keeping someone who's dedicated, strategic, and ready to shake things up. Rigby, it is now your turn. Yo, what's up, house guests? This is a crazy game we're playing, and we've all got to make moves. Flapjack, man, it sucks that it comes to this, but here we are. So why should I stick around over Flapjack? Well, first off, I've been giving my all in comps. You see me out there putting in the effort, trying to secure safety. But it's not just about winning comps, it's about adapting, making connections, and having a good time. I've been doing my best to keep the vibes positive and bring some entertainment to this crazy house. Flapjack's a cool dude, no doubt, but if you keep me around, you're keeping someone who's not just here for the game, but also for the experience. Let's keep the laughs rolling and see what kind of chaos we can stir up together. Flapjack, it is your turn. Please stand. Hey everybody, so here we are, and I find myself on the chopping block. Mordecai, Rigby, you guys are awesome, and I've had a blast with you. But why should I stick around? Well, I'm not a threat, just a friend to all of you. I've been trying to keep things light and fun in the house. We're all here to play, but that doesn't mean we can't have a good time. Mordecai and Rigby are strong players, no doubt, but you know me. I'm just a kid at heart, exploring the high seas of Big Brother. I'm not here to outsmart or outmaneuver, and who's afraid of a little old sailor like me? Knuckles, buddy, you don't have to worry. I promise I won't challenge you to an arm wrestling match anytime soon. So if you want to keep the good times rolling and have a friend by your side, vote for Flapjack. I'm here for the adventure, and I promise it'll be one heck of a ride. And with that being said, it is time for the house guests to vote. I vote to save Flapjack. He's my buddy in the house, and I can't let him go. We got more adventures to have together. Oh, and big shout out Schnitzel. He is the best chef ever. Rada, rada, rada. I vote to save Rigby, you know, because he's that cool guy vibe, and we're kindred spirit in this Mischief game. Stay cool, Rigby. And a huge shout out to Ed, buddy. Keep being yourself back home. Will cause even more chaos when I get back with $1 million. I vote to save Rigby. It's a strategic decision based on the current circumstances in the house. Rigby, consider this a gesture of goodwill. And a heartfelt shout out to my dear friend Ed. Take care, Ed. I vote to save Mordecai. He's been a solid ally in this crazy game, and we got to stick together. Adventure time, right? And a shout out to my dude Jake. Keep stretching. Pause. Finn, get out of the diary room. I vote to save Flapjack. He's been a friend, and we gotta stick together, you know. And shout out to Miss Endive. Thanks for teaching me how to be a great apprentice. I'll make you proud. I vote to save Flapjack. He's been holding it down, and I respect that. Gotta look out for the ones who got your back. And shout out to my favorite bar, the Angel Island Lounge. Best place to unwind after a day of chaos. Keep those chili dogs ready. Bruh, Knuckles, what you talking about? I vote to save Rigby. He's got that laid back vibe and it's good to have allies in this game. Gotta keep the cool crew intact. And shout out to number 3, you got the moves and the style. Keep it real, number 3. I vote to save Rigby because Mandy said so. And you know, I trust Mandy's judgment. Gotta stick together. Big shout to my brother Dexter. Keep up the science stuff, Dex. You're the best brother ever. Alright, house guests, the votes are in. If you did not receive a sufficient amount of votes to stay, please pack your bags and leave the Big Brother house. With 1 vote to save and the first person evicted in this double elimination, I'm so sorry. Mordecai, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. It kinda sucks, I can't even lie. Pack your bag. And as for Flapjack and Rigby, it is only by 1 vote difference. And Rigby, with 4 votes to save, congratulations, you're staying in the house. I'm so sorry, Flapjack. You are the second house guest tonight that have been eliminated. You and Mordecai have done us a great service. I'm so sorry. Well, shiver me timber, mates. It's been a wild adventure in this crazy house. I've made some fantastic friends and I learned a lot about myself. To my buddy Knuckles, thanks for being my true pal. You take care out there, Flapjack. The adventure won't be the same without you around. Flapjack nodded, holding back a tear. To the rest of you, keep the laughter going and the friendship strong. I may be leaving the house, but I'll carry the memories of this crew with me forever, wherever the tides may take me. Hey everyone, it's been a crazy ride in this house, dude. Full of ups and downs and challenges, unexpected friendships. I never thought I'd find myself in a place like this. Rigby, dude, we've been through this so much together. Battles, victories, and a lot of not so epic moments. Thanks for being my wingman. You're not just a friend, you're like a brother. It's been real, man. We'll miss you around. To the rest of you, keep rocking this game. Cherish the moments, because in the end, it's the connections you make that matter the most. Take care, and maybe we'll cross paths again. Just as the doors began to close behind him, Mordecai seized the moment for a spontaneous shout. As he and Flapjack leaves, he quickly tells the house guest, "Get that bitch out of here next week!" And there we have it. This is the end of episode 6. I hoped you guys liked this. Thank you very much for watching. You guys are so amazing and I appreciate every single bit of support. Do not be afraid to leave a like and subscribe. See you on the next episode. Don't be afraid to leave your predictions and I dare you to have a good day.